Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers and their new roster that they constructed this offseason with the new added additions to the team and just everything about this Lakers team, guys. We're going to be talking about everything about it and also about the whole Luka Doncic and his contract situation with the Los Angeles Lakers as well. But before anything, like always, please be sure to like this live stream. Of course, follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well, guys. Once again, I really do appreciate the continued love support you guys have shown me all over social media and, of course, on this channel, ZSN on YouTube, guys. And without further ado, I really want to get into the Lakers' new look. I mean, it has been a huge game changer, guys. You know, when it comes to this new Lakers new team that's going to be going into the 2025 and 2026 season. And there is just a lot of promise, honestly. I mean, you know, when you look at this new Lakers team, is just brings a lot to the table when it comes to certain skill sets and the certain needs. And I'll tell you this, I mean, this is so much a better rotational team compared to last season. I'm here to tell you that. I mean, you know, when it comes to playoff time, I mean, you know, the Lakers at this point, they're a playoff team. There's no doubt about it. But when it comes to certain rotations, there's no doubt that JJ Redick for sure is going to add more than just at a 5-man rotation going into the playoffs. I mean, there's no doubt. I mean, you have now Deandre Ayton, who they signed, and then you had Jake LaRavia, and now with the new added addition to the team a couple of days ago in Marcus Smart. I mean, guys, it just shows you right there that the Lakers is ready to go to compete in the Western Conference when it comes all said and done. Now, let me be just very clear on this. I still think the Lakers are going to make another move via trade. But as it stands now, guys, this is what the roster is going to look like. You know, according to, I just posted it on the community tab just an hour ago. So if you guys saw it, you guys know what I'm talking about. And that is the Lakers' depth when it comes to, as you guys can see in the community tab. I always post on the community tab. So if you guys want to subscribe and, you know, obviously have some Lakers news come your way, I always post in the community tab and, of course, all over social media. So please make sure to follow me all across social media. And guys, if you haven't, I'm starting my podcast again. It's been a while that I posted on it. It's basically the same content that I give on YouTube. Only you can just listen to me on the go. So not anything changing, not anything new to the podcast. It's just me just converting my videos, converting my live streams to listening on podcasts on the go. You know, where if you're working out or you're driving or whatever you guys are doing, you can just listen to me on the go. You know, it's basically the same content. So I am starting my podcast again. And those of you who are listening, thank you for listening to ZSN podcasts on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever you listen to, any of those podcast distributions out there. So thank you again. I really appreciate it. And, you know, guys, just for those of you who are watching, you know, I'm posting on the community tab a lot, especially this one with Marcus Smart, you know, just joining the Lakers a couple of days ago, making it official, of his signing with the Los Angeles Lakers, and all because of Luka making that possible when it comes all said and done. I mean, yeah, and as you see, I post on the community tab a lot. You know, when I give some news updates and just some reports and breaking news. And obviously, we all know about Jordan Goodwin. Still sucks to see him go, but you know, we obviously had to make some moves to obviously bring in, honestly, one of the better players out of the Shake Miltons and Jordan Goodwins, who, you know, honestly, defensive player of the year and multiple first team defensive team, you know, when it comes down to it. And that's what we got in Marcus Smart. But, you know, obviously, Jordan Goodwin is going back to the Phoenix Suns after they claimed him with no penalties coming to the Lakers' way. I mean, they claimed him outright. I mean, they didn't wait a couple of days so he clears waivers or anything like that. They just claimed his contract that the Lakers gave him a couple of months ago when they signed him to that uh, regular NBA contract. So no penalties coming to the Lakers' way but it's not that big of a chunk really. It's just like maybe 20 $25,000. I mean, that's how much the penalty was to waive Jordan Goodwin, even though he was I think he was on a non-partial guarantee contract. So, but either way, I mean, the Lakers are good when it comes to the salary situation, and them still having enough. Well, not really enough. They only have $1 million to sign another player. Like I said a couple of videos ago, that the Lakers, still have a roster spot opening, but they can't use it or sign anybody because it's only worth 1 million for a veteran minimum. And I don't know what player out there will accept in 1 million, for a veteran minimum. So there's a guarantee that a trade is coming, like I said in the beginning of this live stream. So, but still, this is the roster that we have. And guys, like I said, I post on the community tab a lot. So this is going to be craziness. I found this very interesting that, somebody like Anthony Edwards, who is in 2027, is going to potentially sign a contract worth around a 4-year, $345 million contract. He'll be the first to do so, by the way, once we reach 2027. And he could be making $1 million per game. That's just craziness how the NBA culture has changed throughout the years with movie deals and just player empowerment. I mean, whatever you want to call it. I mean, this is just craziness of how things are now for the Lakers, or not just the Lakers, but the NBA in general, that players now are going to be making $1 million per game. That's just crazy. And guys, you want to be in the know about everything that goes down when it comes to the Lakers or just NBA news or just random, sports reports like this, I will be posting on the community tab and all over social media for that. ZSN is more than just a Lakers channel. It's we talk about a lot of other sports on this channel as well. So just on a quick plug there. And I also did a polling this morning. So if you guys want to go vote on that, go ahead. What do you guys think about the Lakers? What grade would you give the Lakers this summer? And arguably, I agree with most of the people who voted with the B plus of how things went well for the Lakers, because it did. Honestly, guys, when you look at what the Lakers did with the sorry, let me refresh because there was supposed to be a post here. Oh, there we go. There we go. This was the post I was looking for. So, guys, yeah, the Lakers did their job. They did their job. Rob Pelinka did his job by getting a center, number one priority going into this offseason, but at the same time, improving the rotation. And there's more to come. I'm going to continue saying it throughout this live stream, because even though the Lakers do have a 14-man roster with a roster spot opening, there's still some room to improve. All right. We can package a deal for somebody that can obviously fit with this Lakers team. I still think there's some tweaks here and there. And we really see the guy that I'm talking about, that is Gabe Vincent. I still think I hope he's not going to be with the team moving forward, going into this upcoming season. Plus, we got Marcus Smart. His defensive side of the ball will be a big help for the Lakers team when it comes down to it. That's what we kind of hoped to have with Gabe Vincent. But now with this how this roster is being constructed, you're going to have potentially some players being moved. And it just sort of remains to be seen what is out there for the Lakers to potentially make a move via trade. So guys, I mean, just to talk about this Lakers team, I mean, I have to say, guys, I am so excited of what we are going to see from this Lakers team. I mean, obviously, when you look at just how the Lakers entered this off season with the mindset of getting a center and one fell to their laps, and that was DeAndre Ayton with the center position, which obviously was the number one priority. Since we traded for Luka and we traded away Anthony Davis, our center, for the past 6 years. Even though he needed some help with the center position, but now with him being gone, we needed one desperately. Jackson Hayes, stayed around, but he was just not enough. And we had a couple of two-way contract guys, and with Christian Colucco, which by the way he did sign, with the Lakers again. For some reason, I don't know why he's not showing the full. Because there's supposed to be two-way contract players on the bottom here, but I can read them out for you guys or I can tell you guys what the Lakers did in the past couple of days with those two-way contract players. Oh, there he is right there. I don't know. For some reason, okay. So there he is right there. Christian Colucco, he was with the team last season, and it's great that the Lakers brought him back on that two-way contract. Still, getting his way back into the NBA after being gone for the past 2 years due to blood clots. So it was great to see him back. And also the Lakers signed another player to a two-way contract. His name escapes me at the moment, but when it comes down to it, guys, I mean, he is on that two-way contract as well. And now with this new Lakers team, it shows a lot of promise, honestly. I mean, when you look at what the Lakers expectations are going into the 2025-2026 season under the second year with JJ Redick, it's going to be a lot of promise. I mean, they are gearing up for a competition in the Western Conference because of how loaded it is now. With a lot of teams making improvements to their own team, what the Lakers have been doing as well. So, with the Denver Nuggets, with the Houston Rockets, with Kevin Durant going there, and then how the Nuggets improved their team for sure, and now with the LA Clippers adding on Bradley Beal and now Chris Paul going to the team, returning um, to the LA Clippers. And I found this a bit of a joke, but I kind of agree with it. It's basically what I guess Kendrick Perkins said. It's basically a nursing home with the LA Clippers is trying to build with their roster over there. So I find that very amusing. But but it's actually true at the same time. It kind of reminded me, I hate to bring it up, but it was basically what the Lakers were in 2022, when we basically brought in every single future Hall of Famer who are already out of their prime to the team, and that was from at the time Russell Westbrook was still on the team, Carmelo Anthony, Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard, Rajon Rondo. I mean, the list goes on of how many signings Lakers made with players that were just basically out of their time, out of their prime, really. But now what we're seeing now with the LA Clippers. So I just had to bring that up. But obviously the Lakers, got to business. Started out pretty slow, but they got the job done. In the offseason, the Lakers added, like I said, DeAndre Ayton, who's going to peak. And I just found this out. I mean, Luka, I think he also recruited not just Marcus Smart, but also DeAndre Ayton to join the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, I think it's obvious they share an agent. So the connections between both agents, being the same agents, obviously, diverted DeAndre Ayton to join the Los Angeles Lakers because of that. So, but still, I think there's going to be a lot of promise coming his way from DeAndre Ayton. He's wants to improve himself, and basically certain critics that were questioning his game and his work ethic and all that. So there's no doubt about it. When you're in a Lakers uniform with a historic franchise, you have to show up. You have to play your best basketball going into the court every single night as a Los Angeles Laker. And I think DeAndre Ayton knows that. He's going to bring some defensive rim protection and the capabilities of potentially being the obviously the starting center for this team. And it's kind of projecting to be that way in the starting lineup, featuring obviously as you see there with the Lakers starting lineup. It's going to be Luka Doncic, Austin Reaves, LeBron James, Rui Hachimura, and of course Deandre Ayton, combining with the elite playmaking, shooting, and interior pressures. When it comes to all said and done, from all of these guys. I mean, and especially when it comes to Luka Doncic and LeBron James. Even though at age 40, it kind of shows that LeBron is ready to go for sure for year 23, going into this upcoming season. And, guys, this is kind of what the projection is going to be. But, you never know what happens in training camp, and especially preseason. Things may change when it comes to what JJ Redick wants to put together when it comes to this certain starting lineups, when it comes to all said and done. So, we just have to wait and see what Lakers will do. But so far, this is kind of what the starting lineup is going to be going into this upcoming season. And when it comes to the second unit, it's a bit of a question mark. Like I said, I still think the Lakers are going to make a trade, even though the roster is kind of finalized of who they have, who's the rotation and all that. But still, I still think they're going to make a couple of moves to improve this roster. Especially with the Gabe Vincent situation, and throwing in maybe some assets here and there to improve in that particular position. Because this is kind of, I'm not sure why Gabe Vincent is in the bench rotation for some reason. I don't know. I found this post on Instagram. So, but this is basically the complete roster what the Lakers have. If you want to include the 15th roster spot with Christian Coloco being part of that. But I think he probably is. He's a two-way contract guy, so he's going to be more needed as a guy that Lakers obviously want to bring in when it comes to the center position. So, but Gabe Vincent, we had to. I think if anything, he's going to be the third guard coming off the bench. Bronny will be the fourth, and maybe Dalton Connect will be the backup for Austin Reaves, and and then we have our rookie in Adou Thiero, who has a lot of promise, and when it comes all said and done, guys, I mean, he has a bright future ahead of him. And if anything, he's going to be a more developmental piece for this Lakers team going into his first year. And we may see him play a couple of times as a Laker, but, more than anything, we're going to see him develop more with the South Bay Lakers, like what Bronny has been doing. And I think he's going to continue to do so in his second year in the NBA. So, when it comes all said and done, guys, I mean, a lot of developmental skill sets, what we could expect in the future from Adou Thiero when it comes all said and done. Then there's Maxi Kleba. He's going to be part of that rotation with what's his name? Jared Vanderbilt, who I've been hearing, and also from Trevor Lane from Lakers Nation, is that, Jared Vanderbilt, he's making the higher ups very proud. When it comes to his development and his not development, but his not rehab, but his because this. I think that what I heard, this is the first time in a while that Jared Vanderbilt is not rehabbing, or not like I'm not sure what the word I'm looking for, but he's working out, not to just through rehab, but he's just working out just to work out for next season, that type, or this upcoming season. So this is the first time in a while. I hope that made sense, because I kind of stumbled a bit, but when it comes down to his skill set, what he will bring to the table for us, I think it's going to be very great for us on the defensive side of the ball. Just imagine, I mean, just the pairing in a certain lineup situation, Marcus Smart and Jared Vanderbilt. I mean, it's going to be electric for sure on the defensive side for the Lakers when it comes all said and done. And then also, obviously, I forgot about Jake LaRavia, who's the first signing the Lakers made in free agency. Guys, when it comes down to it, I was watching, Lakers Nation as always, with Trevor Lane giving the interview with Jake LaRavia. He basically said that, he's known for his perimeter shooting. But at the same time, guys, he added, and I'm really impressed that he added this, and that his defense. His defense is really being slept on. But at the same time, when it comes down to it, his skill set more than anything is a bit of a both. I mean, he's a 3 and D caliber guy that can shoot and also play defense. And he takes pride in the fact that he can play defense to the extent to what most people are sleeping on when it comes to that type of, you know, expectations of that. So, I mean, I can't wait to see what Jake LaRavia will bring to the table for the Lakers at the and when it comes to his skill set this upcoming season as well. So, but yeah, guys, I mean, this is the depth of this Lakers team. I'm so excited, really, to what this Lakers team is going to be made of. Like I said, there is that last roster spot, but still, a trade is the only way for the Lakers to free up a bit of a cash flow, really, to sign somebody to a veteran minimum that will not keep them above the first apron. As you can see, the financial situation for the Lakers is that they sit around 33.8 million over the cap and just under the first apron, as well below the second apron. So it's a bit of like I said, it is at the peak. So the Lakers are around 1 million off below the first apron. So they can't sign anybody. They can't do anything to fill in that last roster spot unless they trade to free up some cash, uh, you know, um, leniency. I don't know which. I don't know why I brought it up, but it is the situation of what the Lakers' suspending power is unfortunately where it's at, with the signing of Marcus Smart. So they can only offer a veteran minimum. So, and potentially another two-way contract, but I'm not sure who's still out there for the Lakers to sign that potential two-way contract. So, the biggest part is that, they want to save that last roster spot for a potential another, which obviously is a good move for the Lakers, and that is finding another 3 and D caliber player. Now, it sort of remains to be seen who is still out there in free agency that the Lakers could potentially use that on. Like I said, I saw this post on Instagram. A shout out to them, for putting this, and that is, we were hearing a lot of Gary Payton the second, and Malcolm Brogdon. And there's still the possibility maybe Lakers will sign another center, maybe an Al Horford type player, and also DeAnthony Melton. Even though it's kind of been like I don't know what you call it, like a back and forth situation. At one point, he's going to the Lakers, and now with things changed. Now that he's going back to the Warriors, but the Warriors haven't signed him for the past so far 2 weeks now. So it's just a bit of a situation with him there. But I don't know. At this point, guys, it's just a bit of a question mark about his situation and where he's going to land next. So, but at the same time, guys, I mean, there's just a lot of opportunities of what the Lakers could do to fill in that last roster spot. But, when it comes all said and done, it's a bit of a waiting game at this point. But it is more likely the Lakers are trying to find the best trade, which I love what the Lakers are doing. When it comes all said and done, guys, they have to find the right trade. They have to find a right trade for them to do when it comes to, trying to finish off this roster so they can be competitive in the Western Conference. So, but teams are fleecing the Lakers. They probably are asking for a higher price for Gabe Vincent so they can obviously absorb some of the money so the Lakers can free up some cash flow so they can sign somebody to that last roster spot, being comfortable still being under the first apron. So, it's still a situation of how things are for the Lakers when it comes to that certain circumstance going into this upcoming season, with the priority again to potentially trade for someone so they can find better rotations going into this upcoming season. But so far, guys, this is the roster. This is the roster, the depth of the roster, and I'm excited. I really am. When it comes to all said and done. So, and guys, I did put out a poll this morning. So if you guys want to go check that out, I really do appreciate that. And obviously, there was more to talk about for sure, and that is, yeah, if you guys want to go put on that poll, I really do appreciate it. I really want to know your thoughts about the Lakers and their summer. Given their grade, most people gave them a B. Second place is an A. I'm not mad for those who voted for A's, because the Lakers did a pretty good job. I mean, when it came to the Dorian Finney-Smith situation, they kind of Rob Pelinka went into Plan B mode and saw the opportunity when Deandre Ayton fell into their laps for a center, and they pursued one. And they got a center. They got Jake LaRavia. They got Marcus Smart, which was a great signing. Thanks to Luka for making that possible. And, they have Adou Thiero in the draft, who they traded down, I believe, what was it, 15 picks or something? 10 picks down to get Adou Thiero with a 36 pick. So, that's good there of how the Lakers did so far this summer. And, like I said, a trade could potentially happen. So maybe that B could potentially turn into an A for the Lakers and their offseason, grade. So, but, sort of remains to be seen what trade is out there. At this point, I can't really think of any other trades that will help us be more improved. I heard about the whole Drew Holiday situation. I hope it doesn't happen, guys. As much as I'm a big fan of his defense and what he will bring for the Lakers if he comes, but his contract. I mean, he's on a 4-year contract, I believe, around 32 million per year. So, and the guy is like up to what? He's 34, 35 years old, up there in age. So, talk about a situation where, you know, you have to pay a guy who's around that, age of potentially, maybe could be out of his prime by the time he reaches that last year. I think it would be like what, 37, 38. So, it's just a big of a situation there when it comes down to Drew Holiday. I mean, as much as I love his defense, what he can bring is elite defense to the table. I mean, he's the main reason why the Celtics won the championships, because of his defense. Or maybe no, maybe he's not the Celtics. I'm probably thinking about somebody else. Or maybe it was the Celtics, because I'm thinking about the Milwaukee Bucks too. So yeah, I mean, is he a two-time champ? I might be wrong with that, but yeah, guys. I mean, it was a really good offseason for the Lakers, in my opinion. And I agree with most of you in this poll, B plus. But if they make a trade that will be a huge game changer, for sure, I'll put them A plus that's hopefully that happens if they do make a trade of that magnitude. But I don't know. We just have to, because I can't really think of anybody, guys, because I think the Lakers are done with how the roster is now. But Gabe Vincent, we had to trade him. We had to package a deal, because it's just not going to work out. Of how Marcus Smart is going to carry the load. And, I think we just need better rotations more than anything. So in that particular position at the point guard as shooting guard position. So, we just have to wait and see about that. So, but guys, I want to read some of your comments before I move on to the whole Luka Doncic contract situation. So let's read some of these comments that were coming in. And thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. So, seeing the comments here. Let me get to my full screen so I can share another. Let's see here. Hopefully that works. Here we go. Yeah, it worked. Okay, so I will talk about this in just a bit, but I want to read your guys' comments. So, and for those of you who are listening to a podcast right now, sorry for the weird transition here, but yeah, I want to read some of these comments before I end this live stream. So, but before I end the live stream, I will be talking about the Luka Doncic contract situation because there's some good news for sure for the Lakers when it comes down to that area of Luka staying long term. Let's just say 4-year contract. So we're going to get into that in just a bit, but let's read these comments before I end this live stream. So I'm going to read some of these comments, and then I'll get back to my analysis of now moving forward into Luka when it comes all said and done. So Samurai Beast Warrior, welcome to the live stream. Really appreciate you joining. Lakers are winning it all. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. The Lakers made some better improvements than what they had last season when it comes to the rotation. There's no doubt about it. They did a good job. Rob Pelinka, give him credit, guys. We got Marcus Smart. We got Jake LaRavia. When it comes all said and done, we needed some help at the shooting position and at the defensive side. And like I said, with the whole Jake LaRavia situation, I love the fact that he's focusing on his defense. I mean, as much as he's a good shooter, I think he shot 39% from the three when he was with the Kings, and also with the Memphis Grizzlies. There's still the idea that he takes pride into his defense. That I'm just so excited what he'll bring to the table, because I'm so excited, guys. Because he's friends with Austin Reaves, so that'll give him motivation to play better as a Laker. So, there's no doubt about that. When you have friends that that you're playing with now on a team, so really looking forward to that for sure. But yeah, the Lakers, hopefully they do win it all. Really can't wait for that. Let's see. The True Rebel. Welcome to the live stream. Really appreciate you joining. I've been a fan of the Lakers since 1999, but I won't be proud of the Lakers till they trade Austin Reaves, because I never liked Austin Reaves in the first place. Plus, he sucks in the playoffs. I think because of last postseason in the playoffs, how he played, it was trash. I'll give you that. It was not his best. But in the past, 2 years ago, really, I mean, he did play pretty well in the playoffs, or maybe, I don't know, maybe 2024 wasn't the best year for Austin Reaves in the playoffs, because it was against the Denver Nuggets, and we didn't see the best out of him. But the following year, he was. I mean, we beat the reigning champs at the time in the Golden State Warriors. I know it sounded like a decade ago, but it was a pretty good year for the Lakers in that time. But at the same time, it was not the best out of Austin Reaves. I get it, but at the same time, guys, I mean, he did average career highs last season. But if there's a trade out there for Austin Reaves that you just can't refuse, you have to do it, then go ahead and pull the trigger. Go ahead and trade for Austin Reaves. Trade Austin Reaves for somebody that will help us out in a big way. But I don't know. So far, there's nothing yet. So we just have to wait and see. But I understand. A lot of frustration. And there's a lot of people that want to trade Austin Reaves, but still, he's sticking around. He's sticking around for sure going to this this upcoming season. So for sure. Not with Austin. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Oh yeah. Yeah. RIP to Hulk Hogan, an icon. Brought wrestling on the map, especially when it comes to the WWE. He put the WWE on the map, and greatest of all time. Hulk Hogan. I'm seeing the comment on the bottom right here. He sure showed his true colors, in recent years, but yeah. Not a fan, but we have to give some respect to what he brought to wrestling, pro wrestling. But yeah, But R.I.P. to Hulk Hogan, I guess. So yeah, yeah, R.I.P. Yeah, he was a big one. He was a big one for sure. I'm just gonna keep it at that. Keep it at that. I'm not a big fan of Hulk Hogan and where he stood. So just just saying. Anyway, let's move forward, guys. I mean, this is a sports channel. Let's just keep that at that. Um, let's see here from the True Rebel. Uh, yeah, let's see here. Okay, till they give up Austin Reaves, I will give them a D. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty bad. I understand, bro. I mean, I understand you are, a die-hard Laker fan and you want to see the best at the Lakers, but so far, this is who they are. I mean, this is what they had. And unfortunately, teams are fleecing the Lakers when it comes to certain, wants and needs to improve this roster. I mean, they are just completely not playing fair with the Lakers when it comes to what they want out of this potential team. But give credit to Rob Blinka. He got some things done, especially when it comes to, bringing in DeAndre Ayton and signing Jake LaRavia, who we're not giving a lot of credit. I mean, the guy is a young guy, 25, 26 years old. I mean, the guy is just entering into his NBA prime. And it's just, I really can't wait what he's going to bring to the table for the Lakers. Honestly, we're not giving him a lot of credit when it comes to his defense, and I really can't wait to what he'll bring to the table. And also, Marcus Smart. I mean, hello, I always wanted Marcus Smart to be on the team. Since I heard that he was going to be bought out by the Washington Wizards. So, is I'm glad the Lakers got him because we really needed help on the point guard position, and we needed a 3-and-D or defensive minded, point guard in the rotation, especially when it comes to the second unit. Because, like I said, Gabe Vincent is not cutting it. I want to trade Gabe Vincent so badly, but teams are basically fleecing the Lakers because they're trying their best to trade him. I mean, there's no doubt about it. It's out there. They want to trade Gabe Vincent somewhere so they can free up a little bit of cash and also sign somebody for that 15th roster spot. So it sort of remains to be seen what the Lakers could potentially do with that type of trade, but we just have to wait and see about that. So, Austin Reeves for Zion Williams. Um, it could happen, if Zion requests it, but I won't be mad at that. I won't be mad at that. But, if he stays healthy, if that's hopefully the reality. So, we just have to wait and see about that. Samurai Beast Warrior. We got to win an NBA championship. No excuses for failure. Yeah, I mean that's been the culture for the Lakers since its existence. It's championship or bust, and since then it's been a bust every single year for the Lakers if they don't win a championship. But you know, we just have to wait and see about that. So let's see here. With Austin Reeves, Lakers won't pass the first round. Yeah, man, you're hating on Austin Reeves, man. I get it, but I don't know. It was, and plus he dealt with an injury. Let's all remember. I was pissed too. I mean, I really wanted to see the best out of Austin Reeves in this series versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. But at the same time, he did say he was dealing with an injury, but still, I mean, he could have shown up a couple of times throughout the playoffs. But I don't know. I mean, he's healthy now. Oh, let's hope that carries on into this upcoming season. So, we just have to wait and see about that. But if any trade does show up that the Lakers cannot refuse and they have to do it, then do it because the better player that comes to the team, the more of a competition could happen for the Lakers going into this upcoming season. So, especially of how loaded the Western Conference is, when it comes all said and done. So, just saying. So, hopefully that happens. Hopefully that does. When it comes to a certain player, but that the Lakers could potentially like if there's a trade for a Sabonis, go for it. Trade Austin Reaves for Sabonis. I think he'll work perfectly next to Luka and LeBron. I mean, it's just a match made from heaven, when it comes down to that type of player coming to the Lakers' way. So, but other than that, if it's for like an Andrew Wiggins type player, I mean, we all know how that type of mock trade that was out there. I heard, I don't know from, I don't know, sure what type of reporting it was, but I don't know. For some reason, I heard that the Miami Heat wanted Dalton Connect and a first round pick. And I think it was either Gabe Vincent or no, it was Rui Hachimura. No, I wanted to keep Rui Hachimura because guys, his shooting is undefeated. I mean, for the past couple of years, he's been averaging 42% from the three for the past 2 to 3 years as a Laker. So I don't know. It was just a bad trade that I'm glad the Lakers did not pull the trigger on. Even though Andrew Wiggins would be an awesome addition to the team defensively as a 3-and-D guy, he will bring great elite defense for this Lakers team, no doubt about it. Keep okay. I'm gonna move on. I don't want to keep Gabe, man. I don't want to keep Gabe. If anything, I would rather have Austin Reaves over Gabe. Okay, I'm going to say that, and I think everyone would agree with me on that, for sure. Let's see, Daniel. Welcome to the live stream. Really appreciate you joining. Hey, everyone. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you too, Daniel. For sure. Go Lakers, absolutely. And RIP. Yeah, no doubt about it. And Ozzy Osbourne. What was his name? Ozzy Osbourne. I'm not sure. I forgot his name. The famous singer. He died a couple of days ago, along with Hulk Hogan. So RIP to both guys. RIP. Gabe is better. You're hilarious. You're hilarious. The true rebel. You are a rebel, man. Okay, I get it. Oh my goodness. Samurai Beast Warrior. RIP to Hulk Hogan. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a legend. He's a legend. Even though I didn't agree with him politically, I don't want to get into that. But yeah, RIP to Hulk Hogan for sure. NWO for life. Yeah, I mean, that fashion, man, that was a great fashion for sure back in the day. And that heel turn from Hulk Hogan. I mean, he was like the John Cena in the 80s, man. I mean, he was, but yeah, I mean, he really changed the culture of pro wrestling, for sure. So, but yeah, I mean, I was more of a Stone Cold guy. I was more of that. And then when the Attitude Era, actually, no, excuse me, not Attitude Era, but with Triple H and all of them, Austin 316, all that. I mean, big fan of those guys, if anything. A big Randy Orton guy. A big fan of Randy Orton, Dave Batista, all those guys. And Brock Lesnar. I mean, the newer guys, really. I mean, if anything, I'm a big fan of Seth Rollins. CM Punk, I'm glad he's back in the WWE. I mean, we needed that. There's a lot of guys. That really continued on with the culture of wrestling. So, but give credit to Hulk Hogan. I mean, he really put the WWE on the map. So, RIP to Hulk Hogan for sure. RIP Eddie Guerrero for sure, man. Yeah, he was such a great wrestler, for sure. Purple and gold, yo. If we're trading, AR, I need to get back at least in mover and a couple of first round. Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt we need some assets. We do trade Austin Reaves. We need more assets coming our way because we don't have any. No doubt about that. So, hopefully it happens, in a trade scenario that we get assets, but at the same time we get a player in an all-star caliber player in return as well. But we have to wait and see about that. What's out there for the Lakers to make trades. So we have to wait and see. All right, guys. Let's read. This dude. I have to talk about the Luka Doncic situation, guys. So I'll get back to those comments in a little bit. So obviously, as we all know, according to the reports, this is from Lakers Nation here, but they gave a really good article here, so I'm going to talk about it. As we all know, Luka Doncic to sign a 4-year max extension when eligible, and with the reports that are out there, that he is going to sign it on August 2nd. So there's no doubt about it that he is going to sign that extension with the Los Angeles Lakers after he basically helped the Lakers out by recruiting not just Marcus Smart, but like I said in this live stream, Deandre Ayton. We signed a guy, that Austin, not with Luka Doncic wanted. And as we all know, the Lakers are moving on with LeBron and they're focusing on Luka Doncic and his future because he is the future. At age 25, 26. Is he 26 or 25? I'm not sure. He's young. All right. So he is going to be part of the Lakers' future for the next 5 to 10 years. So there's no doubt about it. He's going to sign that extension with the Lakers. I heard it's going to be on a 4-year extension. So, about 20, no, 240, 260 million extension. So, that is on a 4-year. So that's going to be a big news for the Lakers because he's going to be locked in for those years. So no doubt about it, guys. I mean, it's going to be very interesting when he will sign it. For some reason, I thought it was August 2nd. It's going to be August 4th. Or no, August 4th is when he plays for the Euro basketball tournament, which I will be putting out some YouTube shorts and just some videos of his playing, in the Euro basketball. So stay tuned for those coming soon, guys. So I will be posting those once he starts playing. So really can't wait for that. But he's getting into shape, guys. I mean, this guy is motivated. This, we're going to have an elite prime, ready level Luka Doncic, MVP caliber Luka Doncic going into this upcoming season, guys. I mean, he's motivated. He's motivated for sure, and I really can't wait what he'll bring to the table for the Lakers. So, he's going to sign that extension without a doubt, and I think he's going to do it before he goes into the Euro basketball, which is, as I said, it was going to be on August 2nd. So I mean, expect that to happen right away once he signs that contract. So, and I heard it's going to be on a 4-year. So here we go. So I'll read this for you guys. What's his name? Luka Doncic will sign an extension with the Lakers. There will be, as much as that he wants, and obviously the Lakers have to give him whatever he wants because they want him to re-sign that extension with the Lakers. So he's eligible to sign the full max extension on a 4-year, $229 million extension. And he's eligible, and he also signed a 3-year with a 2-year with the +1 type of situation. But what I've been hearing, he may sign the 4-year extension with the Los Angeles Lakers. He said that he have agreed to a 4-year extension worth $129 million. And that's just good news, guys. That's good news for the Lakers when it comes all said and done about him potentially extending with the Los Angeles Lakers. So there's been that fear, there's been that fear there's been that talk really that the Lakers were afraid that Luka Doncic will potentially not, sign that extension. Maybe he will just, sign the extension next, or not, maybe not next extension, but maybe a new contract with the Lakers next offseason in 2026. But, obviously that's not the case, and he will potentially sign one with the Lakers in August. So that's just good news, guys, because the Lakers, their focus now is on Luka Doncic, and he is the future. They're going to build around him and all the players that he wants. The Lakers are getting. So, there's no doubt about it. I mean, they are focused for sure to bring in some really good, players around Luka for the next 5 to 10 years to come. And guys, with this new roster, what is constructed now, I'm very excited. Very excited. What is it going to be now moving forward for this Lakers team when it comes all said and done? And yeah, guys, I mean, I really want to know your thoughts and your opinions about it. I mean, go vote on that poll that I put on the community tab on YouTube, and please give me your thoughts about it because there's just going to be some really good opportunity to Lakers to continue to improve, but at the same time, this is the roster moving forward, and I'm so excited of what Jake LaRavia will bring to the table, and of course, what Deandre Ayton will bring to the table for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's going to be special. It's going to be special for sure. And I'm so excited because, guys, it's more improved now than what it was last season. I mean, no doubt about it. I mean, there were times when JJ Redick really only played like a 5 or 6 man rotation. You can do more than that now with just maybe 8 or 9 or 10 man rotation now with the Jake LaRavias who could play multiple positions, and also with you know, Marcus Smart, and now with Deandre Ayton, and now Jackson Hayes coming back, which I did not really want, but at the same time, he does know the system, he knows the culture, so you have to bring a guy like that back. So without a doubt, and yeah, Mark Walter is why it's improved. Yeah, I mean, he's making moves for sure. And we saw that during the draft when they traded down. All they did is gave up cash, which is nothing to what a billionaire owner is doing for this Lakers team. So no doubt about that for sure. Samurai Beast Warrior, without a doubt. So yeah, guys, I mean, thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. We did go for 50 minutes here. So, and guys, for those of you who are listening to me, thank you so much for listening to ZSN on podcast. I really appreciate it. And guys, if you haven't yet, go follow me on my all podcast distributions for it's basically the same content I give on YouTube, only you can just listen to me on the go. So guys, I really appreciate the continued love and support. Once again, I want to thank the True Rebel, Samurai Beast Warrior, and also Daniel for being on here. I really appreciate it. And Purple and Gold. Thank you so much for commenting on this live stream. Really appreciate you joining. And yeah, guys, I mean, when it comes all said and done, I mean, there's a lot of promise from this Lakers team moving forward. No doubt about it. And I'm really looking forward to what the new owners are going to bring to the table for the Lakers. I mean, just the Dodgers championship alone tells you that he's not afraid to improve this roster. So it's great to have when it comes to an owner like that. No doubt about it. Samurai Beast Warrior, no doubt about it. So once again, thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And thank you. Lots of respect to you too. Thank you. Purple and Gold, I really appreciate it. And thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And guys, comment this after this live stream. Please give me your thoughts about this Lakers team, this new look, and what's your expectations going into this upcoming season. I really appreciate if you give me the like and hit that notification bell, subscribe, and follow me all across social media. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.